behind me is Megatron. This is a black Ram 3500 limited mega cab. These night edition 3500 Rams have already got the color coded pieces around the grille, blacked out front end, as well as the front bumper, and also the badges on there as well. They've got the red heavy duty emblem in there. They've also got the Cummins badges blacked out on the side with the little touch of red as well. So these things look amazing in the night edition. The difference with the limited as well is the headlights. As you can see here, they're a little bit different to the Laramie headlights, all blacked out inside, which look amazing. We'll swing around here and get into the suspension. For the suspension on this one, we've opted for the Carli 3.25 inch Pintop system. This is one of the best systems on the market, hasn't let us down yet. This has got 3.25 inch in the front. It's also got a 2-inch lift block in the rear. But up the front here, the base kit includes your front coils, your front 2.5 inch remote reservoir king shocks. These are Carli tuned in the Ram 3500. These ones come out the box being amazing. We've also gone and thrown every single optional upgrade into this truck, including the Lifetime ball joints. So the front end ball joints on these Rams will play up. Some of the conversion companies here in Australia run offset ball joints to try to cater for our cambered roads. Going for the Carli Lifetime ball joints, these things are going to be bulletproof. They're going to be a lot stronger than the factory ones. They're going to last a lot longer as well. We've also gone for the radius arms from Carli Suspension. These radius arms are one of the best on the market. They come with weld-on limit straps under there. So with the 3.25 inch kit, we've got 12-inch limit straps, and what these are going to do is help the shocks from overextending. If the wheels do leave the ground when you're on a corrugated road or you're hitting potholes, the limit straps are going to save that shock from overextending and damaging particularly the top end of the shock absorber. So the Carli Kings 2.5 shocks, the top rubbers, if you don't run these radius arms with the limit straps, they can pull out and really damage those and go through those rubbers on the top. So the radius arms with those limit straps are definitely a must. The Torsion sway bar under the front is a lot better than the factory sway bar, nowhere near as harsh as the factory one. And then we've also got high mount and low mount steering stabilizers as well. Those steering stabilizers are going to give you a lot better feedback through the steering wheel. It's going to make for a much better ride. And the whole front end of this Carli suspension kit is one of the best out there for your Ram 3500s. Exactly the same setup in the 2500 Rams as the 3500 Rams. The rear end's where it's a little bit different. We'll go into that one in a second. Jumping into the wheels and tyres on this one, got the Nitto Ridge Grapplers. These are 35, 12.5, 18 light truck tyre, 128Q load rating, so definitely up there in the load. And we've gone for the Method 305 NV HD. The titanium on these Method 305s look amazing. They come with the factory zinc lip bolts around the outer edge there as well. You can change out the zinc lip bolts for black, blue, there's red out there as well from Method race wheels. The zinc lip bolts definitely give it that full race wheel look. One other thing with these Ram 3500 Limiteds is they come factory with the electric side steps, and they work really, really well with the Bushwhacker flares up the front and the Rock Blocks mud flaps. Now let's talk about what's up on top. Being a mega cab 3500, one thing different to the 2500 Laramies that we see mostly here in Australia are these clearance lights. Those things look pretty cool, definitely gives it that truck look. And for this one here, we've opted for a Rhino rack. So this is your Rhino rack Pioneer platform on the backbone setup. We've got an awesome looking Rigid Industries front LED light bar, so 40-inch double row, full midnight edition from Rigid. This thing packs a punch, that's for sure. We've also got the UHF and the Selfie antennas on the folding Rhino rack brackets, which suit these Rhino rack platforms to a T. Another popular feature in these trucks, pretty much every touring build gets it, is the GME UHF. The 80-channel GME UHF. The beauty with this one is you don't have to have a separate unit for the microphone or the speaker. It's all in the one unit. Well, I've got your attention, guys. Pull out your phone, scan the QR code on the screen now, and subscribe to the channel. That'll help us out, as well as keep you up to date with all of the latest Big Dog Builds videos. So if you've got additional 12-volt loads, like this one does with the roof rack lighting, both front, side, and to be rear on the back of a canopy, the best setup for that is the Switch Pro. We've also done the front bar wiring already pre-wired up for the front bar that's coming on in stage 2. The Switch Pro SP9100 switching unit is a super simple one. If you do need to use it while driving, it's nice and simple there up on the windscreen. It's also got high beam trigger, so when the front LED lights turn on, it's all nice and legal and through the high beam trigger. And then you can do things like low voltage disconnect as well as dimming mode, which is great for those side lights on the side of the roof rack as well. This right here is why it's a mega cab over a crew cab. The biggest difference between a 3500 and a 2500 rear end is the leaf springs. So leaf springs obviously can hold a lot more weight. The rear axle load rating on these 3500 Rams are 3,240 kilograms, one of the largest on the market across Ram, Ford and Chevy. Having one of the best rear axle load ratings means that you need a good shock absorber to handle that. So the King's 2.5 remote res tuned by Carli are one of the best on the market. And this one here, we haven't done too many of at Big Dog, which is the long travel kit from Carli Suspension as well. So we run these airbag setups in the Ford F-Trucks from Carli. They're phenomenal. In the Ram, this thing looks amazing. You've got billet top and bottom plates. The sleeve airbags are gonna mean that you still can get that full cycle through the airbag. And this one's run from the Polyair dual path wireless setup. So in-cab controls for the airbags, simply change the pressures to 3 different presets, and you can customize left and right as well. Something like this with the dual path compressor and pressure control means that you can, if you park on uneven ground and you're fully loaded, you can sort of even it up that little bit. Having a leaf spring obviously is going to limit on how much adjustability you have there, but really getting the best between your vehicle, the canopy on the back that's coming for stage 2 on this one, as well as the caravan on or the boat at the back, gives you the best of both worlds and going to give you the best superior ride performance. If you like this build, guys, check this Ram out here. And also, if you like these trucks on the beach, episode 1's right here as well. Bye!